All right. Okay, fam. Welcome back to the vlog. Welcome back to the next 2 weeks of vlogging. Arms are trying to get themselves together. So I made 2 adjustments to the camera. We'll see if we like this better as far as recording. I adjusted the auto. I'm having it auto adjust, or so focus, autofocus, if you will. And I changed the setting of the lighting. So we'll see if we like this better than that other setting. Anyway, today is January 11th. Welcome back to the next can't get my life in order. The next 2 weeks of prep. This morning I was 150.2. So my goal for this Sunday is to be 148. And then by the time I close this vlog out, 147, 146-ish. Here's to hoping. So that's 2 pounds a week. So we'll see. I had a dentist appointment yesterday, and I thought a crown that I got done, I thought they did it wrong or something wasn't right. Turns out there was a crack in the original tooth, got some kind of infection, and that's what it was. It wasn't the crown at all. So they pulled it, and then in about 6 months to 8 months, they said that the bone will recover, repair itself, whatever. And at that point, if I want to get an implant, which I am because it's a bottom molar, I can look into it at that point. So that's the plan. But I'm not in any pain. I feel really good this morning. I was thinking like, oh my God, maybe it was the infection in my body while my body was hurting so bad. Completely forgot I had Bikini yesterday, and I'm on 800 milligrams of Motrin. So that's probably more or less what it is. Anyway, just uploaded the first 2 weeks of preps episode this morning. And yeah, so welcome to the next 2 weeks. Welcome back. Hopefully you told someone about the channel. Hopefully you shared it with someone, all the things. And I just got done with Melissa, a virtual shoulder training session. So that's the only one I have today. Yeah, that's it. See y'all in the next clip. What's up, fam? I am headed to the gym for round 2. Oof, oof. Gonna do cardio. I'm really tired. No real reason to be, just tired. Just took an ibuprofen for that tooth that I got pulled. It's kind of bothering me. Daddy had a doctor's appointment this morning for his yearly colonoscopy, so I take him to that. But I was able to get round 2 in my normal time. And the thought was that I would do round 2 at that time, but that was literally at 7 o'clock in the morning. I was like, there's no way I'm prepared and ready to do another gym session right now. That wasn't going to happen. I want to say that the antibiotics and the codeine, Vicodin, has me constipated. So the scale's up a little bit. So I have to take something when I get back for that. So, what else? Still feel really good, but I think it's due to the ibuprofen and the Vicodin. So like my knees and back are like not bothering me at all. I'm done taking the Vicodin. I took 2 pills. I'm done with that. The ibuprofen is doing its job. Oh God, excuse me. But yeah, I'm looking better, guys. I'm really excited about that. This is the next day from yesterday. Today is shoulder day. I probably won't do any serious recording of my workouts on here, but just a little bit to kind of give you guys an idea. Here's what sucks. I really had in my mind what I was going to talk to y'all about, but I kind of forgot. So I'm bringing y'all to the gym for round 2. I'm going to do 35 minutes of cardio and then finish up my shoulders and then pose and then sauna. I'm going to a gym that I can social distance at for sure and do weights. Go ahead, lady. Okay, you ain't gonna go. Yeah, and again, this gym I'm going to, it's really big and nice, and it just kind of breaks up the monotony, if you will. Daddy sent me 2 good remote jobs that I applied to. I haven't been looking for remote jobs because I actually like going into the office, but he is like really on this kick to move to Panama, so why not apply, you know? I don't know what God have in store for us, child. Anyway, I can't see. Anyway, Let's let her try to focus. So, just posed. I am tweaking my routine a little bit. I am actually not going to show my routine until show day. So that's why I didn't show my posing. Burned over 500 calories. All I'm really trying to burn a day is a minimum of 800 between the two workouts. So did that. Go home and eat. I'm gonna take something to make sure when I finally go to the bathroom. TMI, but that's what y'all here for. Y'all not trying to mind y'all business. Yeah, so I think I said in the other video, I don't know, but I think I said another reason why I'm prepping myself because, and I get it, like I used to coach, I get it. It is very hard, especially when you have a coach like Damon who has a lot of clients, who has been coaching me for almost 8 years. So for the most part, he does know my body pretty good. It's hard to get in the habit to want to try new things, and sometimes it's not even about necessarily trying new things, it's about trying to monitor the things you are doing, and it's very difficult to do. It's very difficult to trust the athlete that they're going to do everything exactly how you laid it out for them to do. So I get it why, and we've talked about it this past season about trying to have more fats in me prior to prejudging, but that takes a lot of monitoring, and it's very risky, and you don't necessarily want to take those risks on a pro stage. You don't necessarily want to take those risks if you're not going to be at the show with the athlete to see how it looks in person. Like I get all of that, so that's why I said there's a lot of things that I want to try, need to try, that it just makes more sense for me to kind of do myself and monitor myself. I have a trained enough eye to know what higher fats should look like, the look you should be going for. I know what full muscles look like versus depleted look. I know, like, you know, I ain't new to this. So I am so excited though, y'all. Like so excited. I feel like I got to my macros kind of quick today. I don't think I did, but for some reason I feel like I did. Oh, another thing I'm trying to do, make a habit of, and get my body accustomed to, is on my high days, not doing a lot of activity, so that way my body gets used to that. So my high days are Thursdays right now. Is it Thursdays? Yeah. And then Fridays and Saturdays are moderate days. And I'm doing that now because I kind of want peak week to be that way. So I want to get my body used to that. Yeah, so ideally the show would be Saturday. And so Friday and Saturday would be moderate days. So y'all see where I'm going with this, but so yeah, that's what I'm doing probably this whole prep, because again I want to get my body used to that, and I moved less on Fridays. That's my one active rest day. So anyway, let me get my booty home so I can eat. It's only 2:22, but a bitch is starving. What's up, fam? It is Saturday. About to do a virtual training session with Sarah. The scale is a 149.0. Things are looking up for me to be 148-ish by tomorrow. So I'm going to stick to these macros 100%. I did good yesterday. I only didn't eat enough protein. I only did 111 grams of protein because I fell asleep versus the 130. But carbs was on the money. Fats was on the money. Which is, right now, that's all of it's important. But if I'm going to skimp somewhere, protein would be the place to do it. So everything is looking good. My body's feeling really good. I'm doing a in-person session at 11 with Anella, and then I have me and Celeste just want to get together, touch bases, pose together, you know, all the things, catch up. So we're going to do that after Anella, and then I'm also going to do my round 2. I'm probably going to get there before Anella, do round 2. So So I'll probably have to be there around 10 and do my cardio. And then yeah, so everything is going really good. I have no complaints. The body is doing just what it needs to do. I will actually show y'all my check-ins tomorrow, which I have not done yet. This will be the end of week 3 as far as prep. No complaints. Anyway, let me get to this training session. I'm gonna bring y'all to the gym with me and Celeste. And yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Hi.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Oh, good. Tired.
Good. Did you get a chance to warm up? I'm recording for YouTube. You gotta say hi to my YouTube.
Okay. Hi, YouTube.
Can it see you? Yeah, there you go. Did you get a chance to warm up?
Yes, I did.
So stop me. I can't remember if we did this workout. I don't remember when I wrote this particular workout. So if it feels familiar, let me know and we'll switch it up. So we're gonna start with uprights. So probably 7 pounds, 8 pounds, like not 10, not 5. So whatever your in between range is.
Yeah, I can do 7 and 1.
Okay. And then we're gonna do regular side laterals and then side laterals again, but just slightly in front of you. You'll start in front of you, but you're gonna come out to the side like it's a side lateral.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me grab them for tape.
So we're gonna finish this workout and then I will catch up with y'all later at the gym. Garage, about to go run a couple of errands and then go do round 2, but I want to catch you up on this week's progress. So this is Sunday, the end of week 3. I have dropped 3.8 pounds this week. Won't he do it? I'm gonna put a clip in here either before or after this of this week's check-ins with myself. I also posted it on Instagram, so if you're not following me, go follow me there. I give way more details on my stories day to day. This week was really good. The body did good. I feel good. No complaints. I'm dropping. Week 1 was 2 pounds. Week 2 was 2 pounds. Week 3 was 3.8 pounds. So, is that right? I started at 154, so 4, and then another, yeah, 7 pounds. So it's all going good. But here's the thing that I want to express. At some point, my body's going to hit a plateau. Everybody does. And that's normal. That's to be expected. What I'm trying to prevent by my style of dieting, which is having a low day, a moderate day, and a high day, is pushing that plateau off as long as possible. That's the reason I do it how I do it. Even if the difference in the days aren't that different, it keeps the body guessing. And so that's really why I'm doing it that way. I'm just, again, trying to push that plateau off as far as possible. So far, so good. My goal is to stay on the same macros for 2 weeks. So definitely, since there was a 3.8 pound drop this week, there is absolutely no need to change it. What I'm looking for this week is a 1 pound drop. Anything more is just icing on the cake. But all I need is like a 1 pound drop, and I would be content with that. That would make more sense. So yeah, I'm not gonna do a posing session today because I posed with Celeste yesterday, like just straight posing. So I just want to kind of let the back rest, get home, eat, all the things. Today is a low day, and yeah, I got all my supplements in. I've been showing them on Instagram, so maybe before I close out this video, I'll show it here. Other than that, I'm not gonna hold y'all too long. That's basically the update for this week's prep. I am so excited. Everything is going, my routine, I freaking love it. I'm not actually going to show my full new routine on any social media platform. It'll be a surprise on show day for those who actually care. So Celeste saw it, and her feedback to me was it left her wanting more. So That's the goal. And coming from a female, that's pretty important. Men don't care if your ass is out and you're in the thong, they content with whatever's going on before them. But to hear that from a female, that's the goal. Anyway, let me head to do these errands in round 2. Hi fam. Time to do a check-in. Forgive me while I fold laundry, but y'all know around here we keeps it all the way real. So a little check-in. It is Wednesday. Just got back from the gym. I'm already down a pound for the week. I had projected that I wanted to drop 1 pound this week because I've been dropping consistently 2 pounds a week in prep, but I know that there's a shelf life on that and that I would plateau, so I didn't want to be over presumptuous. And so I just said a pound this week, but I'm already down that pound. Like I said, it's just Wednesday. So that I said I want to be in the 146s. I'm 146.8, so it's suspect. Go either way. But I will probably be 145 by Sunday, which that would be another 2 pounds. And if that happens, I likely won't change anything just yet. I will probably just stay on the same macros for the rest of January. Anyway, there's that. And then I wanted to answer a couple of questions that I got on Instagram that would be too long to answer on Instagram. And one was, how do you know when you're flat? Like people see competitors post that all the time. Number one, being flat is not necessarily a bad thing. Some people have enough muscle to where they can compete a little flatter and actually look better. And they may just, say they have a lot of muscle in their upper body and it can be a little flat up there and just do a good pump up with rushes blood to the muscles and it just looks fuller. And if because their midsection, like for me, might be a little bit more suspect or it's harder to keep it tight. So I don't like to eat a lot. And so some people can compete a little flatter in their muscle bellies because they have a lot of muscle, then it's not necessarily a bad thing. So don't get so wrapped up into being flat, not being flat. When I'm flat, I essentially look like I have no muscle until I get a good workout. And I think the person was asking because I had just did a shoulder workout this morning and then I posted a picture and said, and of course I looked all pumped because there's blood in the muscles and all that. And then I said I was flat. And so when I'm flat, before I work out, I look like I don't have any muscle. And then once I get some blood flowing through there, it looks fuller. So that's essentially how you tell you're flat. But also, you really can't tell you're flat if you're not lean. So you'll see a lot of people post on Instagram like, oh, I'm looking flat this morning, but their body fat is high as all be damn. So like, how can you tell? But a lot of things people are just saying because they see it on Instagram and don't really know what they're looking for, and it's just all the foolishness, and I don't have time for that. So that's that. What else? I have a new routine. It's much simpler, very clean, and to the point. I just closed the door, I was trying to figure out what it was. And to the point, and actually no one will be seeing it until show day. Celeste has seen it because we posed together on the weekends, and her comment was it left her wanting more, and that's the point and the goal. So she wasn't, it's not like she memorized my routine or anything, but it was just a matter of, I walked her through what I changed, what I cleaned up. Because I think people get so caught up in seeing what other people are doing and then they try to mimic that. And I understand the assignment. So I don't really care what everybody else is doing. I am doing what looks best for my physique. The judges don't require all that flashiness. Some people do it and it looks amazing. Some people try to do too much and it ends up revealing flaws in their physique. So my goal is to focus on my strengths and only show that. So the routine is short, it is very clean, it's to the point, I'm moving with intention. So yeah, that's what we're doing there. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna finish cleaning up my little girl cave, doing laundry this morning, all the things, and I'll catch y'all probably on round 2. I'll bring y'all with me, we'll see. I didn't finish my shoulder workout, so I will likely be doing that on round 2. So yeah. See y'all in the next motivation. And I'm listening to this pro talk about how they got 6 at their last show, and they're typically had a really good season. It was placing top 3 in most of their shows. They got 6 out of like 29 girls on a pro level, elite athletes. And they're doubting themselves and feeling bad about themselves and feeling like they're not good enough and blah, blah. And so then they go on to say, every athlete is going to feel this way at some point. I 100% disagree. I don't understand that particular mindset. And it's not wrong. Maybe that's what being competitive means, but I 100% disagree. And maybe that's why I've lasted over 10 years in the sport. There is no way in hell I'm going to work as hard as I do, look as good as I do, and then feel like I'm not good enough or feel any kind of way about myself because 7 to 11 strangers that don't know shit about me didn't want it that day. That is the epitome of subjective sport. So I don't understand how that could make you feel like you're not good enough based off a stranger's opinion. I've never given a fuck about what people think about me, and I guess that's the difference. And I don't know if that's what being competitive is. If it is, thank God I'm not. I know I don't have a competitive nature, never have, so that's not shocking, but that is just to just say every competitor will feel this way, and I promise you, you're gonna feel this way. 100% no, never. It's just so strange to me. I don't know if you should be competing if your mindset is that if they don't want it, you're not good enough and you failed and whatever. That's why I don't really, so you can place or not place, but I don't think there's a win and lose in a sport where there's no finish line. There's no set standards. It's just subjective thing of what they want to see that day, and they're comparing you to what showed up that day. So what they tell you to fix that day may not mean shit compared to the lineup the following week. You may be too full that day or too lean that day, but then you compete next week against girls that are fuller, and now you're not full enough. So it just, I don't understand the mindset, but I just had to say that. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this cardio up, go hit some shoulder rear delt exercises because I really wanted my rear delts to be improved, and then pose a little bit, and then the sauna. But that just kind of shook me a little bit. I don't understand that mindset. I'm at a loss. See y'all in the next clip. What I was gonna say was, last season was a very weird season for me. As I competed 4 times, and I probably liked 2 physiques, and that was the second show and the third show. I hated the first, I hated the last. No fault of Damon's or anything like that. I was a lot in my head because I was teetering, either coaching myself or going somewhere else. And then after a long season of just thinking about it and going over my head of what I actually wanted out my prep, I realized going somewhere else is not what I really wanted or needed. I needed to just coach myself, trust myself. I'm not new to coaching myself. I'm not new to coaching. I'm not new to the sport. I understand the science. I know the science. I know what they're looking for. I had great success with my clients in bringing in the look that they want. The problem is I was nervous to trust my knowledge and my instinct and my objectiveness when it came to myself. So over time, I kind of bought into the whole theory of how we're our own worst critic, of that being a negative. And what I thought about in the sauna this morning was, is that really negative? Like, who knows my flaws better than me? Who would be better disguise them than me? And I have a very critical eye, just in general, with anybody's physique. And why is that? And that played in favor to my clients. So why is that so negative when it comes to me? Like, why would I not take that talent? And it is a talent, because there are a lot of great coaches out there, but they don't have that it factor or that critical eye, or I would just say that it factor when it comes to creating successful athletes. Like Damon, for instance. he has the eye. That's why most of us put up with whatever it is we put up with, which for me, he's been a great coach, me a great friend, whatever. But I'm just saying, he can be brutally honest, but honesty doesn't offend me, but it offends a lot of people. And people that are offended by it stay because he has that eye. He has the ability to look at a person that no one else can see it and say, I can turn that into Miss Olympia, because he has that eye. And I too have that eye. And I feel like it sounds arrogant saying that, but whatever, it is what it is, it's the truth. I notice things about people's physiques because I study and I watch people, behaviors and all of that. It's always been my nature, I just do. And I talk about all the time, if you like really know me and we talk about physiques and whatever, and if you're not offended if I kind of critique your physique or whatever, and I can just bring things to your attention that you may not even notice. And sometimes the judges may not even know what it is. It's just something about it. They're just like, there's just something about it. I don't know what it is, but I just don't want to have too many great options, so we just gonna move on to a whole different physique. And I have that ability to do that. And again, it's played very well in the favor of my clients. So why would that be such a negative thing for myself? So I've decided to, still got 6 minutes, I've decided to embrace that when it comes to being prepping myself. And over the years, because that's kind of the narrative that we see on social media, it's like, it's so hard to be objective when looking at myself. But here's the thing, the judges aren't objective, they're very subjective. So why is it so bad for me to be subjective when it comes to myself? Because I'm my worst critic. Who better? So I said all that to say, a lot of things I'm not necessarily sharing openly during this prep. Little things like posing. My full routine will probably never really be seen until show day. That's not to hide anything, whatever, but there's so many little things that changes with your physique as you lean out that will be tweaked. And then what you put out there, people assume you want to discuss it or you want their opinion. So I don't want anybody's opinion. If I wanted somebody's opinion, I would hire a coach. Shonte is doing it all. So I'm just not putting certain things out there. There's so many tools in the toolbox that are at every competitor's disposal. And sometimes when I am being coached by someone else, I'm quick to pull them out of the toolbox. However, prep is going so good, I'm looking as I should, I'm staying full. I have yet to even mess with any tools. I'm literally just going off of diet and workouts. That's it. And my macros are very decent. So it's just like I haven't even gotten to that point. So I'm just excited. But anyway, this is a long ass clip. But y'all see where I'm going with this. But I wanted to share that because, like I said, we all play into the narrative that being our own worst critic is such a bad thing when we're in a sport that is what we're here for, to be critiqued. So it's not always a bad thing if you know what you're talking about. If you don't know what you're talking about, that could be a disaster. But I know what I'm talking about, so it is what it is. Now, let me get to this. Okay, fam. Now to close out weeks 4 and 5 of I think I'm going into my 5th week. Anyway, to close out these 2 weeks of vlogging, I am 146.2, so I am on schedule, on track right now. All I need to drop to be ready early, that is a pound a week, and I will be ready 2 weeks early. So all is going good. Only thing I'm going to change going into this week, I will put the macros up here after this clip, but I'm going to lower my carbs on my low day 10 grams and my fats 5 grams. I'm going to keep my moderate and my high day the same. I'm going to keep the cycling the same. And then I've been doing mostly steady state with some interval cardio for round 2. So now I'm about to increase the intensity of my cardio, keep the amount the same, and I'm adding fat burners. I started yesterday, so that's the only thing I'm changing. That's that. I decided what the series is going to be called, and it's going to be called I Believe Prep 2022. And what I mean by that is I am believing in me and my ability to prep myself. I am believing in my I, as with all my experience and coaching experience. I am believing that every time I hit the stage this season that I'm going to not only be ready, but feel confident and love everything about the package I'm putting on stage. That was not the case last season. There was a little bit of a mental struggle with the with me wanting to coach myself but wanting to be loyal at the same time and all the things. So that's out the window. I'm going to do this. So this hashtag I Believe series is just about basically believing in myself. And we work too hard. We put too much into this physically, mentally, emotionally, financially to not enjoy every aspect, especially when it's within our control. So I am ready to control my whole journey and my whole destiny of this season. Now, whether this series or whether this mentality is going to change the results of my placings, I don't know. I hope so, but I can't obsess about that. It's out of my control. That can't really be my focus. So my focus, I believe I'm going to be the best version of myself every single time I hit the stage, or I'm just not going to do it. From hair and makeup to suit to physique to mindset to everything. I'm not going into any show stressed. There's no need to. I think that is it. So I'm going to close the vlog out here. I'm going to put my check-ins clip after this. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the vlog. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like the episode. That does help me out. And make sure you forward the channel to someone that you think would be interested in this journey. So until next time, as you all know, I appreciate you more than you know. I have some Turn Fit gear coming out soon. It's just one tank situation because I'm always being hit up about my tanks that I wear. So I'm like, if the people want it, let me see how bad the people want it. So I'm about to bring out some tanks. It's a limited edition. It's get it while the getting is good, and I just need to kind of feel out the actual demand before I like go all in with this. So that's what this is about. So anyway, thank y'all for watching, and I will see y'all in the next 2 weeks.